fans. Yeah, it's that time of day again. It's the drive home show. Guess what? It's raining. And before I started up the show here, hang on, our windows are fogging up or something here. Just before I started up the show here, got a glimpse of the traffic report on the radio. It says people are backed up for hours on the freeways, so it's going to be another long commute home. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been snow. We got to merge onto the Innovation Street here. Got to make the U-turn. Going east and I got to go west, so U-turn in here on the Innovation Drive, Innovation Boulevard, Innovation Road, one of those things. And we'll be on the way here. On a speedometer, it says I'm going 33. It's 5:42 on the PM side of town, 42 degrees. And it feels much colder. It's windy and rainy. Drove it in this morning. Torrential downpours. Then the sun came out. It was a sunny day, sunny morning. Now it's clouded up again, and it's raining. It's kind of a dull mist. Not raining hard, but it's messing up your windshield. Need the wipers on. Delay. Well, it was a crazy day at work today. Not going to go into work details because that's the number one rule of the drive home show is we don't talk about work details. We can talk about traffic. We can talk about roads. We can talk about weather. We can talk about the temperature. But don't talk about the work day. And I'm yawning again. You know what? If you're a regular listener of the Drive Home show, you know that I like to do puzzles, the online puzzles kind, while at work, when it's not busy, of course. When work comes up, you drop the puzzle, you drop everything, and you do the work and make sure it's done correctly. Well, you do 3 puzzles a day. Today, the 3 puzzles were, number 1, it was a bridge, landscapey type scene, bridge, trees, buildings, but it was in black and white because like the entire puzzle was different shades of gray. That's pretty hard to do because you can't use color. You can't use color to help you identify. So that's pretty hard. Next one was a spread of vegetables and fruits. There were bananas and ears of corn and carrots and tomatoes and all kinds of different things. And the third and final puzzle was a baseball and a glove on the grass. So you got your green grass on the bottom, you got your white for the baseball, you got your brown for the baseball glove, you got your blue for the sky, and there's black for the shadow of the baseball glove. Yeah. That was the funnest one. But the thing is, doing the puzzles, I use my mouse hand, and my mouse hand starts getting sore. And it's like I have a wrist rest. Say that 50 times fast. Okay, ready? Go. Say it 50 times fast. Come on. I'll wait. But the problem is, I have a wrist rest, but my wrist still gets tired, and it even goes up into my shoulder. So I gotta kind of like do things and not use the mouse. And I had 4 days off, so I thought that would give my arm adequate rest, and it didn't because only put back 1 day and it hurts already. So, but I don't know what we'll do. I'll have to see if I can find that weightlifting glove that I wore last when I kind of started. That seemed to work pretty well, and then when it went away, then I was fine. Just fine, Beaver. Just fine. Yeah, we're driving home in the pitch black darkness of night. It's only 5:47 on the PM, but it's pitch black. These are the days that are not fun because it's dark when you go to work, and the sun doesn't come up till like 7:30, and it's dark when you go home from work. It's been dark since about 4:30. So, not a whole lot of daylight out there. Driving home in the dark and in the rain. So, you can imagine the drive home is going to be a little slow. Like a turtle crawling on ice. Sometimes I feel as though I'm running on ice. This song just came in my head. Let's see. Well, we were gone for 4 days. 4 work days. We just stayed out in the yard. We just went out there. We just went out there and we just stayed out there in the yard. Went and got a Christmas tree this weekend during the 4 days off that we had. Let me tell you about this Christmas tree. Now, I got to tell you the whole story because I don't know who's listening, so I don't want anybody to be left out of all the listeners out there. I don't want a single one of yous to be left out. So, the past few years we've been buying real Christmas trees. Kind of waiting till the last minute because I really didn't want to spend an arm and a leg for a Christmas tree. It's a Christmas tree. Come on. It's a Christmas tree. I'd rather spend money on presents for my kids and things. It's a Christmas tree. Come on. I'm not going to spend a lot. So, excuse me, there is something running across there. Kind of made a noise there. So, I've been getting real trees from the Home Depot, and they're not even that cheap. You know, it's around $30 to $50, I think, is what you end up paying. And then here's the problem with the real trees. You know, they have needles, and they don't hang on to their needles. You can water them. You can give them water. You can make sure they're watered. But they still drop needles. And the slightest bump will drop a needle or two. And they get on the carpet. Now, over the course of the Christmas season, they drop a lot of needles. And even when you try to remove it, that's when they drop the most needles. They just drop needles like crazy. Just like crazy. So, like, last year, I believe, I took the tree from the corner to the deck, and it dropped about 27 million needles during the way. And, of course, you know, I tried to be preventative. I bought that big, gigantic garbage bag. I bought it, and before I set the tree up, I put the big, gigantic garbage bag under the tree, and then I spread it out to kind of make it look like a tree skirt, you know. And so then when you're done with it, all you do is you pull those edges up over the tree, and then it keeps all the needles intact, right? No, the bag ripped, and it just doesn't work. So, you got, number one, it's not that cheap. And here's another thing. You can't get those trees, those real trees, you can't get them to stand up straight for nothing. You tighten those screws, try to hold it in place, and it's looking crooked. So then you gotta, oh, come on, moron. Don't get on my nerves today, driver, with your expired tabs. Learn how to drive. Okay, let's get back to the story. I'm going to leave this driver alone. I'm going to leave him alone. Just get out of my way. Okay, so, yeah, you can't get them to stand up straight. You try to tighten them little screwy things, and yeah, so then you got to dispose of it after Christmas. And we talked about the needles. Well, here's the other thing. I put the tree out with the garbage, and it says there was a thing saying the garbage company will collect the tree like two certain weekends after Christmas. And I put the tree out on that weekend or that week, and they didn't take the tree. This has happened 4 or 5 times, I don't know. Every year I put the tree out, they don't take it. So then what I do is I just leave it under the steps. It sits there till spring, and the landscaping people finally take it and dispose of it. I don't know what they do with it, but that is just a burden. That is just a pain in the neck. Here's what I did last year to avoid that whole mess. I said, well, the trash company is going to take it this year, whether they want to or not. They're going to take it. So here's what I did. Brought it out to the deck, cut the branches off it, threw the branches in trash bags and put it in the trash. They took it. Okay. See, now that's the negative. That's the negative thing about getting a real tree. Let's go over them. They don't stand up straight. They drop needles everywhere. You can't dispose of them. And they're still not very cost effective. So I said last year, after cleaning up the needle mess, I said, next year we're getting not a real tree. Next year we're getting an artificial tree. All right, I'm going to bite the bullet, and we're getting an artificial tree because I'm not cleaning up any more needles. So I knew we was going to get it this year, but praise the Lord, we have some extra money because of all the overtime I've been able to work. So I did my research, and I went online and I started looking for Christmas trees. I found one that I thought, because I did go to Walmart, and I looked at the trees at Walmart, and I did not like a single one of them. They were gross. They did not look like trees. They're just way too expensive for what you got. And I got road spray. So, excuse me. So I looked online. I found the one I wanted. This was a 7.5-foot tree. It has the lights built into the tree. You don't have to put lights on them. That was another thing about the real trees. You have to string the lights on them. Well, this tree does not. This tree has lights already built in, so you don't have to string any lights. And they are LED lights, and you can make them white or multicolored. The same lights. It's amazing. It's amazing. One light could be white, or it could be yellow, or one light could be white, or it could be purple, or it could be red, or it could be green. You can't tell. You can't tell what color it's going to be. It looks clear when it's not on. You can't tell what color it's going to be. Remember the lights of olden days? They would have green glass, or red glass, or yellow glass, or orange glass, or purple glass, or blue glass. And then when they lit up, it would just light up that color. Well, this, you can't tell. You can't even tell what color it is until it lights up. That's amazing. Here's another thing. It took literally 3 minutes to set up. I put the stand together. I put the first big stem, bottom part. You can tell it's because it's the biggest. You put that in the stand. Boom! The lights light up. Take the middle section, put that in on top of the bottom section. Boom! The lights light up. You take the top section, you put it into the middle section. Boom! The lights light up. It's done. 3 minutes. Here's another thing. The stand rotates. It rotates. So you don't have to go all around the tree to put the tinsel on. You could just stand in one place and let the tree rotate, and you just hold the tinsel and you just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Or is it garland? We have gold garland. There used to be tinsel. I don't know. I think tinsel is like the stringy thing, and you just kind of throw it all over the tree. But we have like gold garland now. So you just stay on one side of the tree and it rotates, and you could decorate it. That we haven't decorated it yet, but you can see how easy that is. And here's the thing: we don't have to stall vehicle at Fairview on left shoulder. Okay, we're going Snelling again today, so we're not going to pass Fairview. But I don't want to see any accidents. I don't want to be stuck in traffic. Oh, I might even get off before Snelling because we're slowing down here at Lexington. Well, I think we can make it to Snelling. We're slowing down we're going 35 right now, but it's speeding back up again. Now we're at 45. See how fast we're speeding back up? Here's the thing. We don't have to dispose of this tree. So we don't have to worry about the trash company. Here's another thing. We can put it in a box and use it again next year. Yeah. We don't have to buy one again for like at least 10 years. This thing will last 10 years. Okay, here's the deal. Price, it was on sale for $224, but it will last 10 years. Okay? So that's an average of $22.40 a year. And for the real trees we were paying, I said, what did I say at the beginning? Yeah, 30 to 50. So you tell me which one is better. All right then. Now we're exiting off of 36 and we're going to Snelling. Yeah, and the movie we're going by AMC movie theater over in Rosedale. Yeah, they got it all lit up like they're watching movies now. You know what I'm saying? They're already watching movies. It's like nighttime where we're watching movies at night. And I'm still driving home. And we're approaching there's Best Buy. That's another thing I did this when my 4 days off. Did I explain this dilemma before? Well, if I did, I'm doing it again because I don't remember explaining it. And this is something to talk about. Oh, shoot, I did not time the light correctly. This light on County Road C, I just missed it by like 30 seconds. If I would have been going 30 seconds faster, I could have gone through the light. But now I gotta wait for it to change. That's all right. Here's the thing. Here's what I want to do. I want to get headphones that are wireless that I can use at work, listening to the computer sound at work on headphones without being attached to them, without being attached to the wire cord plugging into the headphone jack. Now, maybe it's just me, but I don't think that's too hard of a request. I think there should be something out there where you just plug a sending signal unit into the headphone jack, and it'll send the audio signal wirelessly to your earbuds. Now they already have a wireless mouse. They already have a wireless keyboard. And those things work perfectly. They don't have wireless headphones that work like that. They do have wireless headphones. Oh, come on. Dang it. I have to stop at the next light because there's a truck that can't move, and it's not even lit up. I have to go around it. I have to go around the truck. Sorry, car. I just kind of cut off a car. I made a quick decision. There's a truck with no lights. Like, it has two baby tail lights in the back. It's a big truck. I approached it quickly. Can't even see it. And it caused me to have to stop at this red light on County C2. I was coming in pretty fast, and then I saw him, and I'm like, dang, you can't even judge how far away from you that you are, and all that kind of stuff. So I said, I gotta pass this truck. I can't. I want to be in the right lane, but he's in the right lane. So I moved over to the left lane. Did it rather abruptly. I did it rather abruptly. There was a car approaching me, and I had to make a quick decision. Otherwise, I was going to be stuck behind this truck. And so I kind of jerked over quickly, and that's what I did. So now I'm ahead of him, so everything worked out. Everything worked out fine, but I stepped to stop at this red light, which just turned green. All right, here we go. No traffic jam that I can tell. I was talking about the wireless headphones. So I thought there should be something like that out there. I looked online, and it looks like most of the wireless headphones use Bluetooth. Well, that's fine and dandy, but it doesn't help me with what I want to use it for, because I need to listen to what's on the computer. So I went to Best Buy, and I said I'll talk to a person who knows the merchandise and tell him exactly what I need it for, and he will tell me which kind of headphones will do that. So I did that, and this guy rather assuredly said, oh yeah, these will do it here, these kind here, these ones here will do it. And I said, well, they were $199. And I'm like, nah, yeah, no. I'm not going to pay $199 to accomplish this task. I said, do you have anything that will work, but they're cheaper? And he pointed to this, yeah, these earbuds, they'll do it. $79.99. That was more than I wanted to pay. But if they will do the trick, I will invest $79.99 for this thing. And I said, I just want to make sure that they have the headphone jack, because I had other things uses for it. I wanted to use it for running, but I could use the Bluetooth for the running. That's no problem. The other thing was like for a keyboard, musical keyboard that has headphones. Wanted to use it for a musical keyboard, so I could, play, have the music come into my headphones, and I wouldn't have a wire stuck to me. So that was the other use. So he's like, yeah, these will work. So I said, now I want to be sure that this will have a headphone. This will be able to plug into a headphone jack and use the wireless headphones. I'm slipping on this ramp. That's why I'm kind of stopping my talking. There's a car like right on my butt. It's being an idiot. I don't want to. I'm not gonna go fast around that turn just because he's on my butt and he's being a jerk. He's honking. I don't know who he's honking at, but he's a jerk. But okay, back to my story. So I said, I want to be sure this has the headphone jacky thingy. But is it returnable if it's not what I want? It's not going to be a good use for me. He said, yes, you can return it. I'm just amazed at the stupidity of some of these drivers. No wonder there's accidents on the road. People are idiots. So he said, yeah, you can return it up to January something. I'm like, well, I'm going to return it tomorrow if it don't work. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I get them home, and sure enough, they don't have a headphone headphone jack plug at all. It works on Bluetooth. And I'm like, so I just try it out anyway. It's fine. It sounds fine, but for $79, it don't sound. I mean, if for $79, it better sound great, and it sounded just okay. I mean, nothing spectacular. So then it wouldn't even work for what I wanted to use it for either. So like, nope, this is not good, not cool. Coming back to the store, but then I looked on I looked online and did some research, like watched some YouTube videos on how to do this, and apparently you can get a USB Bluetooth adapter for a computer. Excuse me, I got my computer. Don't know how you're gonna handle this, my computer. Is he from the future? So you can get a Bluetooth adapter, plug it into a USB port, and then run your computer through your headphones, your sound through your headphones that way. So that was going to be my option to what I could do. Now, here's the thing. Was I going to keep the ones I had just for convenience sake and try to get this Bluetooth adapter-y thingy, or what? And a long, hard decision. I was like, no, I'm not paying $79 for these. So I brought them back, and I got wireless headphones for $39. And I got $42 back. I still haven't found a Bluetooth adapter thingy, but I will. But I'm not sure if it's going to even work at work, because the workplaces have been known to disable the USB ports. I know TCF did that, and the reason they did that is so people couldn't be uploading their pictures to the computer, their work computer. Well, there's a way around that, you know. You can email pictures from your phone to your email address. You could do it that way. So, but that was a specific reason that they said. Nowadays you can charge your phone through USB ports, and that didn't work either. So I worked at a U.S. bank when I first started. I was using the USB to charge my phone, or I think I found somebody's. Yeah, found somebody's USB port, USB wire thingy, and plugged my phone up to it and started charging my phone that way. Then I got my own, charging my phone that way, and then they disabled the USB ports, and it wouldn't charge your phone, and that's how you know it's not working. So that's kind of a thing that they don't do. My voice is getting tired, so the show's going to be over pretty soon. I'm almost home. It's 6:16 in the p.m. We'll be exiting the freeway in a few minutes. We're in a slow traffic, whatever. I can't even think of the word. Our traffic is moving slowly. It's not stopped, but right now I'm going 10. So, you know, we're not going that fast. So we have on our computers at work, we have a phone thing. We have a phone earpiece. Yeah, just cut right in front of me. I don't care. Anyway, I'm not going to comment about idiot drivers. We have a phone earpiece at work. I think it's for Skype. But, you know, somehow you have to be able to hear sound coming through your computer. And so that thing might work for the wireless earpiece. Now, it's only got one ear, but that would be fine because I don't have to hear it in stereo unless I'm listening to music. And I could listen to music from my phone. So problem solved. I just want to hear the audio on the YouTube videos, or when somebody pings you, it makes a ding noise, and you know, if you hear it, you know somebody's trying to reach you. So, you know, that's where that goes. So I haven't really researched out that too much to see if that would work or anything, or something like that. But since it's got that, you might be able to hook up a wireless type device thing. So that's, it's a possibility. So there. So that's about it there. His voice is tired. I'm gonna close out the show. We're still not quite home, but we're close enough. So as soon as I get at a place where I can safely look at the phone to shut off the voice recording this, then I will be shutting it off. So you guys have a good time out there. Tune into the next show and stuff, Okay, signing off. Yeah, okay, have a good one then. Yep, alright then, bye.